What's going on, guys? It's me, NJT, but you can call me Nick. That's right, we are back. We are playing some more Bendy and Ink Machine, and if you guys check out the last video, we actually completed the game. And I wanted to check out the archives, so let's check them out. Save one, select chapter, and then we can go back and play all the chapters because we have the tool, and we can actually see stuff, secret stuff around the studio. But I'm not bothered to do that. It's not really, it's not a waste of time. You can find some pretty cool secrets, but I'm not really bothered to do it. So that's chapter 1, moving pictures, chapter 2, the old song, chapter 3, rise and fall, chapter 4, colossal wonders, and chapter 5, the last room, and chapter question mark, the archives. So let's check out the archives, guys. So the archives is pretty much the extras menu of Bendy and the Ink Machine. It's pretty much, you know how when you complete the Five Nights at Freddy's games, and then you get the extras menu? Yeah, that's pretty much what this is. So, welcome to the archives. Bendy and the Ink Machine began when the developer, cartoonist known as the Meatly, experimented with bringing a sketched 2D style into a 3D world. After turning the idea into a horror game, Chapter 1 of the game was created a little under a week. Jesus, not too long. I mean, Chapter 1 was only about 20 minutes long, so that's fine. Into a horror game. Chapter 1 was the game created a little under a week with programmer friend Mike Moon and released on February 10th in 2017. That is when Bendy and the Ink Machine first came out. Much to their surprise, it struck a chord with global indie gamers almost overnight. The Meatly and Mike Moon decided to drop all other projects to work on Bendy and tell the most unique story. I don't know why there's just a random N there, but whatever. The entire game was completed a chapter at a time in a year and a half by a small but dedicated group of indie developers. Although the concept and story remained as originally intended, the game changed over the development as characters and models were refined from their early thrown-together versions. This archive is a peek behind the scenes of that progress. So, what that means is, when the game first released, like Chapter 1 first release, lots of things were different, and when Chapter 2 released, things were different, and you guys will see what I mean by this. So, let's take a look. Oh, what's this? Henry Stein wants an equal... So, I'm going to read all these signs. There's a few... Look, there's signs there. I don't want to show you guys everything yet, so... There's a few concept arts and stuff. So, let's read... I'm going to read all these signs. Henry Stein, once an equal business partner of Joey Drew, Henry Stein was a talented animator and character designer until leaving the company around 1930. His place as Joey Drew Studios' history is somewhat undocumented, but he is often rumored to be the true creator behind many of the studio's most memorable characters. And that's us right here, so we can stand on this, and then this is us. I'm not going to show you everything yet. So, this is the original Ink Machine. This was what the Ink Machine looked like in the first ever chapter. Chapter 1, the first release in February, as it said before, in February of 2017. This was the first Ink Machine, and it was actually in a room. It wasn't actually on chains, and it wasn't actually being bring down. It was just sitting in a room. And yeah, it was a lot different. Original Ink Machine. Before a major visual upgrade, this version of the Ink Machine was the one used in the game. Much of this machine's iconic fan-loved design was translated into the final version. Interesting. Alright, let's check out this. So that's the Ink Demon there. A concept Bendy. It looks a lot strange, like really weird, because he's got like that. This is the first. I don't know why that happened, but it did. It wasn't supposed to, but let's not talk about it. This is the first version of Bendy ever modeled. In the earliest concepts, Bendy was much smaller and cuter, with a face that split open to reveal a terrifying mouth. So this is what Bendy looked like. The actual Ink Demon. This is what the concept was. So he looks like his face used to open up like that, and it kind of looks a bit like Astro Boy, like his face, just like his face shape. So this is what he originally ultimately was gonna be like. It's not very intimidating. I mean, it is with the teeth thing, but when the teeth are closed, I can just imagine it now. I mean, it's a cool design. I don't mind it, but then Ink Demon changed it into this, the Alpha Bendy. So this is what you saw when you get that jump scare in Chapter 1 with through the wood, when the wood's tied up and then the Ink Demon just comes out. He looked like this. You can see how far they've come from this. This is the original design. That there. Alpha Bendy. This is the original game user design of Ink Bendy from the earliest version of Chapter 1. It is jokingly preferred to as bird poop with a smile, annoying among the development team. And then that's the final form, obviously, which we just actually fought. And then this is Beta Bendy, what he looked in like the after Chapter 1. Oh, his body's moving a bit. I could see that. I just noticed that. His body's waving. Does that Bendy do that? No, that's just still. Beta Bendy. This was Ink Bendy's form until the release of Chapter 4. At that time, the game received a major visual upgrade and a title character got a new model as well. So this is what he looked like until Chapter 4. So that was in Chapter 1, and then in Chapter 2, 3, and 4 he looked like this. And this is Ink Bendy again. Ink Bendy as we know him today, although similar to Beta Bendy, that one there, this upgraded version was remodeled, enhanced with a higher polygon count and given new ink effects. So look, you can see the difference there. This is, you know, the best Bendy, and then that's Bendy's arm there. I'm pretty sure that would have been Bendy's arm there. So yeah, that was in the when we were on the boat and he was coming out. So yeah, this is the Bendy from when Chapter 4 came out. He got a whole new makeover, and he went from all the way to that Bendy, to the bird poop with the face Bendy, to this Bendy, and then he came all the way here. And then, this is his true form, final form, Beast Bendy. Ink Bendy's horrific final form in Chapter 5 pulled away the cartoon facade and revealed the demon within. So yeah, very, very scary. This was his final form, and when we just fought him, just like before. And then there's Sammy Lawrence up there. Also, now I actually know the name of the Butcher Gang. The Piper, the Striker, and the Fisher. So I'm glad I know. This was the Beta Searcher. So the Searchers are the little ink things that attacked you. And this was in Chapter 2, when it released in Chapter 2. Early in development, with just a few weeks to create Chapter 2, the Beta Searchers were designed in record time before being fully retooled later on. They were the first fighting enemies encountered in the game. Yeah, these were the first things that you actually fought with your little pipe axe or whatever. Yeah, with your little, I think with your pipe or something, and you fought it. So this was in Chapter 2, and then it came all the way here. So that was our first searcher, and then look at that. That's pretty good, a pretty good improvement. So this is the final searcher. The final searchers were far more robust in appearance. They were smoother, with better ink effects and a more human appearance. So I really like how they upgraded everyone. I think that's a really good thing that they upgraded everyone. And so there's the Piper, the Striker, and the Fisher. This is Beta Sammy Lawrence from when we first saw him in Chapter 2. With his first appearance in Chapter 2, fan favorite Sammy Lawrence became a terrifyingly entertaining character. When his slim build was deemed not threatening enough, he was redesigned, given a better skeletal rig for more advanced animation. So that's what he looks like now, what he got upgraded to. So yeah, that's pretty good, a pretty good upgrade. He doesn't look as thin, looks a bit stronger, got a bit more abs and muscles, and he's more threatening looking now. This is final Sammy. Sammy Lawrence's final form came complete with a bulked up stature and more powerful limbs. The mad songwriter may finally get noticed now, at least by fans. So yeah, that's the new Sammy now. That's what he looks like. This is what he looks like now. And we got... Oh, look who it is! Bertram Piedmont, my second favorite boss battle. It's just his head. Is that all? His head? There's no sign for him? No sign, really? Wow, that's a surprise. I expected a sign. Oh, well, his head's here. So that's cool. The Butcher Gang. So there's the Piper, the Striker, and the Fisher. The Butcher Gang. The Piper, Striker, and Fisher make up the dreaded Butcher Gang. Interestingly, the ink-corrupted versions of the characters were designed first and then were reverse engineered back into their more family-friendly cartoon forms. Yeah. So that's the Butcher Gang up there. The Piper, Striker, and the Fisher. And then here's a lost one here. Oh, there's no sign for the lost one. He's kind of just in some glass here. I don't know why, but he just is. Alice Angel. Oh, no sign for her or her counterpart either. So this is Alice, and then Susie Campbell and Alice Angel. I'm surprised there's no signs for the lost one, Alice, and Bertram, but whatever. Ah, Tommy Boy, that's Tom. And then there's the... Oh yeah, this was what we saw in the final fight here. This is where we found the ink demon. We went through here and Tom couldn't go through. And then there's some wood there. I don't know what... What is that? Oh, it's like a gear. And there's like wood thing. I don't know. So this is what Boris looked like in the very start. He looks a little strange. He's just black all over with a little bit of an open, an open stomach and a weird looking face. Beta Boris. Papa was the original name of the character that eventually became Boris the Wolf. Papa. Strange name. This early version was released with Chapter 1. Yeah, this is when he got first released. He looked crap like that. He was quickly refined into the Boris we know today with the release of Chapter 2. Yeah, he looked much better now. Oh, then there's the final chair, and the last tape, the end tape. And then here's Boris the Wolf, who we sadly had to kill. Boris the Wolf. Oh, Jesus, a lot. Boris the Wolf, a friend to the end, was designed using various references from cartoons of the 1920s, a blend of West Coast and East Coast animation styles. This silent and supportive wolf won over the hearts of many, although at times he was a headache for the development team due to his AI taking on a mind of its own during production. That's cool. And then here is the Boris that we had to fight at the end, that Alice Angel turned him into this big crap, which kind of sad that we had to kill Boris. And then you can take a look at his heart there, which kind of gross, but anyway. And this Brute Boris is his name. Alice Angel's monstrosity, Brute Boris, was one of the biggest surprises of Chapter 4. His design was roughly based on the Frankenstein monster, but with a more unfinished appearance. Yeah, he does look a bit like Frankenstein now that they mentioned it. Alice took parts from within him and substituted things that his body is rapidly rejecting. So, Boris went from that to this big boy. And I think that's actually it, yeah. That's all of the archives. That's the extras menu of Bendy and the Ink Machine. So yeah, I think this is actually really cool that they added this. I'm actually kind of glad they added this, so I can make just another separate video for this. Why did I want to make another separate video for this? Because I didn't know what else to upload. All I could upload was Bendy and the Ink Machine, so yeah. So, I'll give you guys one quick last look of the archives. So I'm going to start here. Henry Stein, me, which we don't actually see his face, but hopefully we see his face in Bendy in the Dark Revival. So, that's concept. So this is the OG Ink Machine. Concept Bendy, Alpha Bendy, Beta Bendy, Ink Bendy, Beast Bendy. Coolest boss fight ever. Best chapter 5. Best ending. Great ending. Beta Searcher, Final Searcher, Beta Sammy, Final Sammy, Bertram Piedmont. Sadly, no sign for him, poor guy. Look how sad he is. Just a lonely head. Then the Butcher Gang, the Striker, the Piper, and the Fisher. The Lost One right there. Allison Angel and Susie Campbell. That's Susie Campbell there, and that's Alice Angel. No, that's Allison. Wait a minute. Hold on. I think that's Susie Campbell. That's Susie Campbell right there. And that's just Allison. So yeah, there's them two. I forgot to show the art. Yeah, there's the art there. Sammy Lawrence, Ink Demon, Piper, Striker, Fisher. The Lost One art, that's a good artwork there, the Lost One. And then we got Tom Connor. Then Beta Boris, probably the worst design out of everything here. Sorry, Boris, but you just don't look too good. But it's okay, I mean, it's for first attempt, he's alright. Then there's the end thing. Then Boris the Wolf, Buddy Old Pal. Then Brute Boris, the big guy we had to fight, sadly. Pretty sad. So yeah, that was a look at the archives. I want to try and get on top of this ink machine, and so I can show you guys the whole archives. I don't think I can. Anyway, so that was the archives, guys. A quick little, well, not really a quick little look, but you know, a look at the archives. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed looking at the archives, because I reckon it's pretty cool that they actually even added archives. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm up. Oh, damn it. I'm trying to get up here so I can show you like a full, you know, perspective of it. But anyway, so that was the archives, guys. And now we're officially done with Bendy the Ink Machine. No more videos. That's it now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, because it was really cool to check out these archives. You know, the extras menu. And I ended with me standing on here. And that is the end of Bendy the Ink Machine. No more videos. So Bendy in the Dark Revival is coming out this fall, so I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are too, because it's going to continue the story. Or at least I hope it is. It's going to do some stuff. It's going to tell us more about the story. And so that was Bendy and the Ink Machine. I'll end it right there. I'll move the mouse so you guys can see that. That final shot. Bendy the Ink Machine, great horror game, probably one of the coolest horror games, but FNAF, still the best horror game franchise out there. So I think the best horror games are FNAF, Bendy the Ink Machine, Tattletale, Tattletale was great, yeah, Bendy the Ink Machine, FNAF, Tattletale. Hold on, let me just check what other horror games I, have. So yeah, that was Bendy the Ink Machine. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. So, yeah. Oh, Baldi's Basics got a new update. Let's see. So I'm just checking out. A new thing. So, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please leave a like, guys, and subscribe for the finale of Bendy the Ink Machine. That's it now. So, see you guys in the next video tomorrow. Don't know what we're doing. Please comment down below what I should do. I think we might do Doki Doki Literature Club. That's another really good horror game. So we might do that tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. So please like, guys, and subscribe. Bye. Bye. That was Bendy the Ink Machine. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Enjoyed this series. Bye-bye.